absolutely love having all the women in the studio today. I just have to say that. All right, 55, 56 degrees out there. Let's quickly go over that forecast. Grab an umbrella. You're going to need it today. 70% chance of the rain today. Hopefully it'll be the later hours. And your microphones are on, ladies. 66 for the high today. 47 for that low, partly cloudy skies tomorrow. 30% chance of the rain. Keep the umbrella. Don't get rid of it just yet. It looks like we're going to need it next week as well. There it is. Do you want to say don't forget Lawler's? You want to pick up that Thanksgiving meal? Call Lawler's. That's Hobbs Street only. And they've got everything you need. And they'll also have it for Christmas as well. And don't forget the Toys for Tots bike run. You can contact them. It's going to be this Saturday for additional information. Free food, live entertainment, Saints MC Club House. And you can call them at 412-0596 or contact me, 603-4848. All right, everyone. I've got the ladies up here with me this morning. Francois, Deanna. What a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Good morning. Francois, how are you?
We're doing well. Thank you.
Tell me, the ladies you brought up with you this morning.
Well, today we have Cherie.
Okay.
And I have April.
Nice to have you both with us, ladies.
Thank
All three
you.
of you. We're talking about Maurices. If you haven't been to Maurices, you need to go check them out. All goodies. They are all dressed in the wonderful clothes and the bling that you can find there.
Yes.
You've got a fashion show taking place tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow. 2 to 3,
okay.
And the fashion show is really all about trends for the fall, and we're all just doing cozy sweaters.
Nice.
So
we
we're
like
all
the word
about cozy sweaters.
Here.
Yes. Yes.
Where will this take place? At Maurice's?
At Maurice's in Athens, right across from Walmart.
Right there on Highway 72.
French Farms.
Everyone knows where
yes,
that is.
Everyone. We will be doing door prizes as well.
Okay.
And we're just out to have fun and just really show that you can definitely shop here at Maurice's and have a good time and be styled.
You don't have to leave Athens, that's right. And talking about all the bling you have on today.
Oh, we have on some amazing bling. All the bling that you see is available at the store. Okay. You can see I have tons of bracelets on. You'll always catch me with bracelets on. It's one of the biggest trends that we have.
You can wear one, you can triple them.
You
can
can triple them. I absolutely love to do a ton of them going up my arm. But skirt, I mean everything, everything you see, rings, you can get it all at the store.
So if you think about it, you don't have to run to Huntsville or Madison to pick up that last minute item. Hey, let's go out tonight, honey. I want to buy something new. You know, you can swing by there and get something nice.
Exactly.
And I know you wanted to talk the whole time you were here. April's not going to say a word, but you do have scarves as well. Skinny jeans are in. What's the newest thing past skinny jeans? Are they going to stick around?
I think they are.
They will stick around.
Skinny,
that's the thing that you do
leggings,
with your boots, you know, your sweaters, things like that. Your heels, you roll them up, you put them inside of your boots. It'll stick around for a while.
Sweaters, you can add some belts and stuff too.
Yes.
I mean, scarves around your waist. And you know, fashion should be fun. Change it up a bit too.
Yeah.
Because that's what fashion is.
I know. Now I have to admit, I have an amazing closet, and I am guilty of going into that closet saying, Jamie, I don't have anything to wear.
Don't we all?
We all do that.
So change it up, and patterns. What are the new things? You don't always have to have just everything that matches.
No.
Be different.
Matter of fact, today actually I have on the plaid, but I also mixed it with a lace.
Black lace goes with anything.
Black lace goes with everything and anything, and we love mixing it up. And like I said, patterns are a big thing.
Okay.
So you can mix patterns. So just if you do a pattern, just make a pattern at the top, but make it at the bottom. You're gonna make it smaller.
And do a separation.
So that where your belt comes in. That's where your pop of color comes in. And like I said, individual, that's where your style comes in.
All right, we do have some sponsors to thank while they're helping.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
Thank
Name
you.
them for us.
Limestone Drug.
Know them well.
Yes. Arctic Chill Frozen Yogurt.
Oh, Greg.
Charlotte Jones with Mary Kay. Pimentos of Athens. And Athens State University Center Lifelong Learning. So I really want to say thank you to those.
All right, well, thank you all for being with us this morning. You look absolutely wonderful. And you got to meet Mrs. New York America.
Lovely.
Right here from Athens. Oh, good. It's always good to have her home. Ladies, so nice to meet you guys. That's Maurice's tomorrow. Contact them today for more information.
Please.
Thank you guys for being with us.
Thank you.
So you did good. You didn't mess up like you said you would. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we'll be talking with Melissa and many or others. Dr. Coleman's here too. We'll be right back. I say Melissa Brewer, but you have a new last name,
Oh.
and it is what?
Luiso. I
Luiso.
was like, I didn't realize we were back on the air.
We are back on there. Everything happens so fast here, and it's live. Many of you know Melissa from being here. She's grown up. You
I
grew
grew
up
up
right here in
in
Athens. So grown up in the area and just been so much fun. And I always tell Melissa, you know, when we say nice things to Melissa, she's like, oh, I love you. You're so sweet. And I'm like, you're sweet all the time. Do you not get sick of it?
Well, don't ask my husband that.
Good thing you left him at home. You're up here, you know, we've been talking about Mrs. New York America. What made you decide to go back into being in the pageants? You've been in them all your life.
I did.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank
Huge,
you so
huge success.
much. I said it took me 42 years to actually stand on a stage and be crowned with, and that picture there makes me want to cry.
That picture there is awesome to me because you're surrounded by other beautiful women, and all your photos, and we're friends on Facebook like many of you are, and it amazes me that you always have so much time to comment to everyone, and you're always so sweet. But all the women seem to love you. Don't you cry up there.
I know, I am going to cry. You're crying. You know, it's where my life is today is just, and we were talking, I'm in such a different place. We're going to have to get tissues.
Come on, guys.
Where I am now, I did pageants for years as something fun, and I enjoyed the competition, and it was great. Having my son and being blessed with a child has,
It's just a whole different, gives you a whole, everyone says it gives you a whole different perspective.
So different because now that we have this, look, here we go, unbelievable.
We're going to make her, we're going to show you how beautiful she can look even crying on TV.
Boy, when we talk about different, we really do mean different, don't we?
Not tissue, there you go.
Thank you. My son has just given me such a great purpose in life. He's 5.
5 years old.
5, yep.
He was diagnosed with autism, which we all know quite a bit about here
Yes.
at ZTV, but he was diagnosed at what age?
He was 18 months old when he was diagnosed with ASD, which is autism spectrum disorder. And at that point,
You have this
at that
brand new
age,
baby, and then you're told something's wrong.
Right,
It's
and you
gotta be
have
devastating.
no idea because you're seeing your child, they look normal, they're healthy, the weight is fine, they're growing, increasing. And
Typical child.
Typical, playing and doing things. And you don't know that they're not supposed to be making these sounds or reaching or pointing or when you call them. I mean, the one clue is we would say, Michael, 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 50 times, and he would never acknowledge us.
So you
And he
immediately
would
think there's a
choose to-
problem with his hearing.
Well, honestly, we didn't even think that until we went
just
to his
ignored you?
pediatrician, and they have these guidelines that they go by, and
And that was
she
the
asked,
clue.
is he doing this? Is he reaching this milestone? What's going on? And we're like, well, he does this. Oh, well, he smiles. Oh, he tries to talk here and there. And she says, why don't you get him diagnosed? I don't think there's anything wrong. Of course, you're being politically correct.
Right.
You don't want to scare the parent. And we had him diagnosed. And I'll never forget the day. My husband has never cried in front of me. Even the day we got married, the day he proposed to me, the day my son was born, he's never cried. We were both on our knees that night when they gave us the diagnosis.
Yeah, humbling, isn't it?
Yes, to say the least.
I have to tell you this. There's so much hope, though. I've had
There
the
is.
pleasure of having a best friend that has a Down syndrome child and an autistic child and a typical child.
Yes.
And she's involved with, or started the organization BUDS here in Huntsville. Special children like that give you so much
Yes.
love.
And I have to say, and I will say this, if the earlier you catch the detection, you can retrain a child's brain. And that's why it is so imperative and why I want to bring awareness to this. Because had we not known,
Right.
Michael would not be where he is today.
He wouldn't have progressed to this
No,
stage.
he wouldn't. And it is, when we compare, we have a girlfriend that has a child that has autism, and he has severe autism, so he's low functioning, where
Right.
he is nonverbal. Our son is high functioning, which means on the higher end of the spectrum, he will eventually be on his own, he'll be fine, he can go to college. We're very blessed.
And you still have to
But
work at it. You still have to
every
keep
day.
going.
It is a 7-day-a-week job. They have so many strengths And Gloria, his memory is incredible. This child can say, he looked right at one dinosaur when we were in the airport. He goes, "That's a Chawanga something Saurus." And I'm like, we're like, "A what?" And we go over, and my husband and I, he's like, "Did you tell him this?" And I was like, "Well, he's seen it on the iPad as he flipped through." But their memory,
They are so alert and so smart
amazing.
in some ways.
He understands my chemistry books better than I do. No, and I'm not joking. Like my 5-year-old should be taking my chemistry exams.
What are you doing in your future what is it you're wanting to do, your goal?
My goal is to, one, obviously raise as much awareness as possible so that people do realize there are organizations that can help you. Even here, the people I've met on Facebook, and I wish I could remember it, I will get you the name of the organization. There is a group that has started a autism support group here, and they meet. You need to get your child, if you think that there's a problem, whether you think there is, whether you don't, know what's going on, just if you've got any question at all.
Don't be in denial for your child's sake.
Thank you. Do not sweep it under the rug.
Right.
Anyone that says, "Oh, well, let them be a child."
They'll grow out of it.
They can be a child. That's great. My son had 26 hours of services at 18 months of age, working 20 hours with ABA, which is a floor therapy time. Then he had 3 hours a week of speech, 3 hours of OT. You cannot
stop.
You can't put blinders on and pretend like this doesn't happen. You have to grasp it and be that child's advocate. Get out there and take care of it, because you can reverse things in the brain and you can help that child progress. Now my son has an IQ that is so high, it's crazy. He's literally, he tests beyond an 8th grade level in marine biology, and in physical sciences, he's in an adult level in college.
She does have a daughter.
5.
She does have a daughter named
And I have a
Sophie
beautiful
as well.
daughter named Sophia.
And I want to say this, instead of it saying Mrs. New York, America, Mrs. Parent of the Year, America. So get out there and fight for your kids too. If you need to look up Melissa, how can they find you on Facebook?
I would look up, well, the best way is to go to Mrs. New York America. You can find us there, obviously, or I believe
Or
it's under
email me.
Melissa
Contact
Luiso.
me.
Yes,
We'll get it
and
to you.
we'll make sure that we get all the information here. And with autism, usually in Asperger's, various things, there are food-related issues that go along too. And my son has
pay
severe
attention to
food
those
allergies.
gluten foods.
Yes. So if you have the diagnosis, you usually need to check in with an allergist as well, because there's
Lots to
usually
go
a
with it.
GI.
All right,
form too.
Melissa Brewer Luiso. So glad to have you back here.
Thank
Did I say
you
that right?
so
Tell your
much.
husband we said hello. And if you need to contact Melissa and you don't have her information, feel free to get in touch with me, Gloria and Jamie Cooper Television, or 256-603-4848. So good to see you. We got to take a
Nice
break.
to see you. Thanks.
All right, we're going to be back. Dr. Alan Coleman is still with us, and we're going to